Hi guys, welcome to a new pick a card reading. So today we're gonna see who are you meant to be with. So we've got three piles. We've got pile 1, which is the lotus perfume, then pile 2, which is the jasmine perfume, and then pile 3, which is the musk perfume. So you can pause the video and pick a pile and we'll get right into your reading. Please enjoy spirits and guides. All the viewers that are going to select pile number 1, help me channel the best messages possible and the best possible for their highest. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So we're gonna see who are you meant to be with. So first of all, we have some personality traits from your person. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Wands. Then I have what is your person, well, this person will like the most about you. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Cups. And then we also have what is gonna be the main aspects of your relationships together. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So I'm just gonna get one clarifier for this Hanged Man here, because I'm just unsure of I know its meaning, but I just want to clarify. Please, angel spirits and guides, all the viewers of pile number 1, can you please clarify the Hanged Man? All the viewers of pile number 1, can you please have the Hanged Man? Please clarify the Hanged Man. Okay. So for your the persons you're meant to be with, characteristics. So we have the Knight of Swords. This is a person that jump into things without really thinking it through. Sorry. Okay. They're like very spontaneous. They think, actually they act before they think, kind of thing. They could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or they could be most likely a fire sign, because then we have Knight of Wands and Five of Wands, and that would be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. I feel Aries for some reason, but it could be other signs. Though they act before they think, they also think very fast. Like, it's like their brain is just constantly spinning. I'm sorry, my throat. Okay. It's like their brain is constantly spinning. They could talk very fast, or they could speak before they could speak too fast. Like, they could say impulsive things, or things that could like sound rude, but they don't mean it rude. It's just that it came out that way because they didn't really think it through before putting it into words. They could be a rebellious type of person, someone who doesn't like to follow rules. Um, yeah. Okay. With the Knight of Wands, this person could really enjoy traveling. They could be someone who move around a lot. It feels like they're not that much consistent. And I mean, maybe depending on your personality, this might not be something bad, but they like to travel. They could be moving around a lot. They could be changing jobs a lot just to find something more exciting. They're looking for excitement. They're looking for fun. This looks like someone who, it's not that they don't take life seriously, but they're really just trying to have a good time here on Earth while they're living and, yeah, enjoy themselves. Mm. uh this person will definitely come after you. This is not someone who's shy from making the first move. This person will definitely court you and try to seduce you and flirt with you. They could be very bold and very direct. The Five of Wands, this is someone who might like arguments or who has a tendency to attract conflicts. I feel like it's childish conflicts. It's not like big, difficult conflicts. It's just, I feel like they're an argumentative type of person. They could have a Mars in Sagittarius. Those people, and I'm a Mars in Sagittarius, so I know what I'm talking about. It's like they can't help arguing with people. They can't help saying what they think, even if it's gonna cause conflict, even if they know that it's gonna cause conflict. If they have a certain opinion and other people have a different opinion, they're gonna say it and they're gonna talk about it bluntly and they're just gonna say, no, you're wrong. I think this is the right thing. Blah blah blah. They're just and it's not because they want, it's not because they're bad intended, it's just because they enjoy the they enjoy to debate on things, talk about their opinions. It's not to hurt anyone, it's really just to talk. It's just about the talking, about the debating, about the philosophical aspect of it. When people have different opinions on things and then they argue together, well, then you get into more thinking and it just gets deeper and deeper, and they see it as a type of, it's like they're philosophing. I don't know if you get what I mean, but yeah, by argumenting. There could be quick to anger too. Yeah, like they could get irritated if your opinion is different from theirs. Just because they probably value their opinions and stuff like that. But the fights are really childish. Like they're not taking them seriously. Like that's the kind of person who like argue with you over something, but as they're arguing, they don't really care about the argument. They're really just enjoying the they're really just enjoying the fight. That sounds terrible, but I assure you it's not that much of a bad thing. It's just they're not taking fights seriously because it's like there's a detachment to anger. They just like debating and arguing for the sake of it, not to cause any trouble to anyone. I guess that's probably hard to understand if you're not a Mars in Sagittarius or if you don't have that quality. But I hope the message came through in a way that's good for you. Anyways, so the things that they will like about you. With the Wheel of Fortune, this person will think that you're unpredictable. The Wheel of Fortune, it can go a way or another. You can have luck or you can have bad luck with the Wheel of Fortune, and you never know. It's an fated type situation, like things are meant to be a certain way but you have no clue what is going to happen. That's how you're making them feel. And since this person is that kind of straightforward, blunt, spontaneous, impressible type of person, well, they'll probably like this about you. And maybe you don't even feel this way. Maybe you don't even think that you're unpredictable or anything like that. But that's how they're gonna feel with you. And for them, that's gonna be a really good thing because they enjoy that. With the Ace of Cups, they're gonna feel like you're really loving. They're gonna feel like you have a lot of love to give. They're gonna feel like you're pure-hearted and kind, and they're just gonna sense that opportunity for um, a new and overflowing type of romance. By overflowing, I mean like overflowing with good feelings, like feelings of love and care and purity and that kind of stuff. They're gonna feel that about you, like you're this beautiful, pure opportunity for unconditional love. The Six of Cups, this person is gonna recognize you as their soulmate. The Six of Cups is a soulmate card. It's also a reconciliation card, and um, it can talk about past lives. So they might have, when they meet you, they might have this soul recognition that they're gonna really like about you. They might not even know that that's what it is, but they're gonna feel it. They're gonna feel this familiar feeling with you. It's like they're gonna sense as if they're gonna feel as if they already knew you, or as if you had known each other forever, and that comes from this soulmate bound that you guys are gonna share. You're even gonna make them feel like they can reconnect with like their um, inner child. Like the inner child is like kind of the untainted part of yourself, the one that's pure and authentic and without worries or fears or doubts or wounds, and you make them reconnect with that part of themselves, and it's making them feel very good. And then what are going to be the main aspects of your relationship? um you might have certain expectations about the relationship that might end up never coming true, because the Seven of Pentacles, it's like planting seeds, but it's also a feeling of frustration and impatience. And it feels like maybe there's a part of you that's more stable. Maybe you have some earth placements in your chart, like maybe you are more, maybe you have some type of grounded energy, even though that's not how they feel about you. You might have that, and so you might plant seeds with this person that end up never growing. And like this could be a bit frustrating for you, and that's probably a lesson that this person is going to teach you, and you're meant to be with this person, so it's not a bad thing. It just means that uh this person is going to bring you a sense of letting go, like letting go of trying to control everything or trying to plan everything, or maybe you're very stuck in certain pattern routines or something like that. And so you're gonna like put those expectations on them, but they're not that kind of person, and so it's gonna teach you to let go a bit and just go with the flow, listen to your feelings and desires, and just be a bit more spontaneous. I feel like you could get a bit impatient with this person because they might have a hard time giving you something that's uh giving you concrete things or making you feel grounded. Yeah, I feel like this person is going to teach you a lot about being more spontaneous and enjoying life, but that could make you feel a bit frustrated. Now, this is going to be a really romantic relationship. It's going to be filled up with romanticism. This person will take you out on dates. The romance side of this relationship is going to be really thriving between the both of you throughout your relationship. Mm, this person is actually a very romantic person. They will want to make you feel loved. They will want to um, please you, is what I feel. They're really gonna want to please you, and they could do this by actually saying it to you. But I feel like it's really gonna be more so romantic gestures, um, like take you out on a date or cooking for you or uh, gifting you with something you like or something thoughtful, or just give you their heart in any possible way that they can think of and that they can actually do. They could write you poems and sing you songs, that kind of thing. Hmm. Now, with the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords, I feel like there's gonna be something about your relationship that has you rest and pause multiple times. Maybe the relationship is gonna like it's gonna be like periods of very fast moving energy and then rest, and there's kind of a pause, and you're just taking time to recuperate, because it could be like, especially if you're an earth sign type of person, which means that you would be more grounded and uh more inclined to follow a routine, or just more stable and practical. Well, if this person comes in and they're this rebellious, spontaneous, impulsive type of person, it could be a lot for you, if that were to be your everyday life. So I feel like it's gonna be periods of like intense, fast moving energy, and then periods of rest when you can recuperate and just get yourself together and uh, retreat and just um, regenerate yourself, um, charging up your battery. Yeah. Hmm. And then for advice about this relationship to come, we have modest. Hmm. Okay, I feel like this is telling you not to put expectations on this person. Like when you meet them, it's good to have to visualize what is it that you want in a person. Like right now, especially like if you're single, it's good to visualize the partner that you want to manifest into your life. That is completely fine, and you can have really high expectations for that. But once you are in a relationship with someone, if you put expectations on them, then it becomes toxic. Because what you should do is accept the person as they are. And nobody is perfect. So if you meet this person and you really fall in love with them and you really see yourself like spending your life with them, and this could very well be the case because this is someone you're meant to be with. Well, in a situation like this, then you want to accept that person for who they are. You don't want to try to change them. You don't want to try to put expectations on them. If they're doing things that don't resonate with your way of doing things, well, it's there's nothing you can do about it, okay? That's just like how they are. And Maybe this doesn't resonate with you right now, especially if you haven't met this person, but it's something to keep in mind for when you do meet them. Then we have cleanliness. So I'm feeling like maybe you could need to this could sound completely unrelated, but I feel like maybe you could start eating healthy. And maybe you're already eating healthy, but let's say you have this one thing that you do that you know isn't good for your health, and this one habit, and you know it's not good for you, but you keep doing it. Well, maybe you should work on it. And like, I know that sounds really unrelated, but it's because I feel like um taking care of yourself might help you to be in a better position when you do meet this person. Because when you're healthy and uh, when you feel good within yourself, well, you're more apt to receive the energy of another person into your life. So maybe there's something off balance in your diet or in your day-to-day routine. Maybe it's about exercising, maybe it's about maybe certain habits. This could be drinking, this could be smoking. uh, it could be neither of those, but it could be that you eat a lot of sugar, or it could be that you don't eat enough green vegetables, like whatever it is, it's something that you already know. And just taking care of yourself, of your health, of your body, um, would help you be in a better energy space within yourself to welcome another energy. That's just an advice that your guides wanted you to know. And then we have conviction. So I feel like this is about believing that you will meet this person, or that you will be with this person. Because for all that I know, you could already know this person, but maybe you don't. Like, you'll know better than me if this resonates with someone that you already know or not. But yeah, I just feel like maybe you lack faith that this person will actually come into your life, or maybe you lack faith that you're actually gonna end up with um, the right person for you, or something like that. And it's just telling you to believe, to trust, to be convinced that the perfect person for you is going to present themselves into your life, and that you're going to succeed in um, taking care of yourself, bettering your health, and then making this relationship works when it does come into your life. So if you chose pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So we're gonna see who are you meant to be with. So for the person's personality traits, we have the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Then for what this person is gonna like most about you, we have the 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the Tower. And we also have for what are going to be the main aspects of your relationship with this person, the Nine of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So I'm just going to get a bunch of clarifiers. Please clarify. For all of you of pile number 2, please clarify Five of Pentacles. Is there a person like most of that time? Please call for the Five of Pentacles for the person of pile number 2. Person that they're meant to be with. The Five of Pentacles. Okay. Please clarify the Tower. Not going to take that one. Please clarify the Tower. The randomized loops. Please clarify the Tower. Viewer. To be with. Oops. And please clarify the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. Or what do I aspects of the relationship? So the Nine of Swords. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. And please clarify the Two of Swords. Okay. Your Pentacles. Okay, so I have a feeling for some of you, you're already dealing with this person. I'm saying this because this relationship looks really challenging. And you know, when you're meant to be with someone, it doesn't mean that it's meant to last forever. It just means that there's a reason why you guys are coming together. And that's always to teach certain lessons and help both of you grow in a certain way. But I really feel like this relationship, well, obviously you're meant to be in it, whether you're in it right now or whether that's going to come in the future. But it feels like it's going to be quite challenging. So I'm going to get into this. If it's someone that you already know, you might find that this could resonate with your situation. But this one is a bit different from the other piles. If this is not what you were expecting, you don't have to listen through. But yes, so what are this person's personality traits? With the Four of Pentacles, this person could be kind of guarded. It looks like they're not a type of person who talk a lot. They could keep a lot to themselves. I don't necessarily feel that they're like keeping secrets or being mischievous or anything like that. They're just more of a guarded type of person, probably an introvert type of person. They could be really good with money, with how do you say that? You know, like getting a lot of money and like not spending it. I can't remember the word. Saving money. Okay, there you go. They could be really good at saving money. They could be a very stable person, at least financially speaking or materially speaking. They could be a bit possessive. They could be a bit greedy. I'm gonna tell, like, in those readings I say the good and the bad stuff, but that's the kind of reader I am, just so you know. And it's just not this file, it's like every reading. But yeah, so they could like to cuddle. They probably like hugs a lot. This person is very cerebral. Yeah, they think a lot about what they say, actually. They think a lot about a lot of things. They could have a Libra moon or an Aquarius moon. or even a Gemini moon. But I'm feeling Libra and maybe Aquarius. But yeah, I just feel like they could be really really smart. Like they could observe things and then make really like clear and thought through decisions, or their words could be really really sharp. May like it's like when they talk, they know exactly what is the message that they want to um oh my god, I have a hard time with words. The message that they want you to know, it's like, or anyone else, the person that with whom they're talking, it's like they know exactly what they want to say. They know how they want it to sound, and they have a clear intentions with their words. They could be like a great thinker in a positive way because they're really intelligent and their thoughts are clear. Okay, and then with the Queen of Cups, this is funny. Like this person is almost all elements. Like fire is not here, but this is earth, this is air, and then this is um water. And with the Queen of Cups, this is someone who's really actually really sweet, really calm, very loving and nurturing and caring. Um, they could be a very compassionate person. Like they could have a major water placements and then like a air moon or something like that. So it's like they're they have a very sweet, gentle, compassionate kind of feminine nature. And feminine doesn't mean that they're a woman. They could be, but it doesn't mean that they're a woman. It just means those more soft, calming, sweet qualities. They could have that type of nature, but then also be very sharp-minded and cerebral, and like it's a good balance actually. Um, and they're even good with money and stuff like that. So that doesn't sound so bad. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is someone who's really in touch with their feelings. Um, they could be a bit emotional, but I feel like it's in a balanced way, like not too unsettling way or anything like that. They just in touch with their feminine side, whatever gender they are. So what they gonna like most about you? Maybe you don't need a lot of things to be happy. Like maybe you don't need a huge home or really expensive clothes or anything too luxurious. It feels like you might be aspiring to live a simple type life and not care too much about very luxurious materialistic type of things. Yeah, yeah, you look like you're, well, that's this is how they see you, right? So whether you're like that or not, you know better than I do, but this is how they see you, and that those are things that they like about you. So they see you as someone who's really humble, who is content with uh few things, and who's kind of a simple life type of person. I feel another thing that might be a bit less positive, but with the Five of Pentacles, it feels like they could like that you need them. Okay, and I know that's probably not a good thing for a bunch of you, but this person with the Four of Pentacles, they're definitely protective. They could be controlling. Um, and greedy and jealousy and possessive. And with the Five of Pentacles, if you have any type of either financial difficulty or self worth issues, and if you have a tendency to depend on the people you fall in love with, and I'm not saying you are, but this could be something that they actually enjoy because it's making them feel like they're in control over you. And I know this sounds horrible, but yeah, this person has probably control issues and possessive, like I said, issues and stuff like that. And so if you need them, if they feel like you need them, it's making them feel good about themselves. And yeah, that's not good. Just so you know, this is not healthy, but this is part of them, so I guess this is a part of their shadow side that they need to work on. And like I said, this seems to be like a challenging relationship that you were or are meant to be in, but it doesn't mean that it's something that's meant to last. It just means that you have to go through it. It doesn't mean that it's not meant to last either, but you know, this is going to be your choice. So, anyways, then the Nine of Cups, they feel like you're a very self-satisfied type of person. It's like you can emotionally fulfill yourself. It's like you're content. They feel like you're content within yourself, like as a person. I don't know how to say this. Is there's this side that is like they feel like you need them in a way, or that you depend on them in a way, and that they like it. But there's also that you're also like emotionally independent. It's like a weird contrast, but you're probably like pretty satisfied with who you are as a person. You probably Yeah, you're probably content with what you have and who you are, and or it feels like you respect yourself, and you know what you want, and you go for what you want, and you're proud of what you have and who you are, and like I don't know, that kind of thing. And they really like that about you actually. It's like they like that they like this they like that neediness, but they also like that you can be good on your own. Yeah, I know. It's like really contradictory, but it's there. It's there. That's how it is. Yeah. Self-reliable. This is something they like about you. Like emotionally, not necessarily materially or anything else like that, because these are cups, so that's to do with emotions. But you could be like emotionally self-satisfied, and they like that. Anyways. The Tower and the King of Wands. Well, you're probably unpredictable in some type of way. Um, Pile one had something similar to this, in which that the person liked that the viewer was unpredictable, but this is different with the Tower, because the Tower means that you're literally shaking their world down at some points. Like they get totally swept off their feet. They get totally I don't know, like it's like you're bringing them out of their comfort zone in a very chaotic way. Maybe that's yeah, in the sense like there's something you bring into their life, or that you're making them feel, which is really chaotic or very destructive or very I don't know, like it's like you're shaking their world upside down, or you're turning their world upside down, and you're shaking their foundations, and they totally like it. This person might have a side to them which is like they love their comfort zone, especially with the Four of Pentacles, but they really enjoy getting out of it, even though it's making them uncomfortable. So it's like, this is what you do for them, and this is how you make them feel. You make them go out of their comfort zone. zone. You make them change their bad habits. You make them tear everything that they know about themselves down and then rebuilding something else. It's like you're powerful. You're also intimidating in a way. And yeah, they like it for some reason. Now, what are going to be the main aspects of your relationships? So we have the Nine of Swords and the Lovers. Okay, well, I'm just gonna be straightforward with it. There's the Nine of Swords and the Lovers. The Lovers is often a decision to do with love. Then we have the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. The Two of Swords is also often a decision that needs to be made, but it's not necessarily about love. But this is a love reading, so there we go. And then there's the Three of Pentacles, which could be a partnership between the two, which can mean partnership, and I think it does mean partnership. It can also mean living together or working together, which is something that could be a main aspect of your relationship. But since there's this decision that has to be made here with the Lovers and the Two of Swords between two things, I feel like there might be a third party involved in this situation. So this could be a situationship you are meant to be in this life. uh this is where the you might know this person comes in. So if you're already in a type of situationship, that could be it. That could be something you were meant to be in, or this could be coming towards you. And I know this could be triggering, so if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. It doesn't mean that it's a third party either, but there's definitely a big a decision that's really kind of making you feel torn. Yeah, it's definitely you, I feel, who has, well, I guess both of you have to make a decision, but it's like within the relationship, you're gonna keep coming at this point where you're like, okay, I need to decide, I need to make a decision, I need to choose something. And I feel like this is to do with either two people. Like I'm not really feeling that this person has someone else. I feel like it's probably you. I feel like you probably have two people. And you're probably in a relationship with one of those, and then within that relationship there comes turning points where you have to choose between staying with this person or leaving for something else or someone else. Now, if it doesn't involve another person, I'm saying it could because we have the Three of Pentacles here. And something I hid from the very beginning, we also have the Three of Swords as our um, back of the deck energy. And so I was feeling this could very well be a third party situation, but I really feel like it would be you that have two choices and you just come at turning points where you have to choose between two people or two options or something like that. But if not, it could just mean that you come at turning points where you need to decide whether or not you're giving up on this relationship or not. And it doesn't mean that there's anyone else involved, but you can apply it to how it resonate with you. For most of you, I feel like if you're watching this, you're probably already in this situation. But for some of you, this is something that is coming towards you to teach you a bunch of lessons. So the Nine of Swords, this is worries, this is nightmares, this is anxiety, and it's clarified by the Lovers, which is this decision about love. So like I said, I feel like this relationship could bring a lot of worries and doubts and fears and kind of nightmares type of feeling because of this decision that needs to be made. You could really feel torn between two sides or two people with the Two of Swords, and you could really stall, like not being able to decide, not being able to make the decision. With the Five of Swords, this could be because you're either, you could be lying to yourself, you could have a hard time being honest with yourself and choosing what's best for you, or it could just mean that well, actually it could also mean that you're listening to your ego instead of listening to your heart. And this is not going to be for all of you, but I feel like for if it's not you, it's the other person. If you don't have to make a choice, then the other person has to make one, and this person is feeling that way. Like listening to their ego and that kind of thing, lying to themselves. But for I think most of you, it's gonna be you who has to make the decision and who feels like this. It's like you want to win at all costs. You want to choose the best person, but by wanting so much to choose the best person and to win, it's not. This type of situation is never about winning. It's about choosing what's best for your highest good. It's not about winning someone over. It's about listening to your heart and being authentic with yourself and honest with yourself and choosing what resonates with your soul. But I feel it could be your ego that you're listening to instead of listening to your heart. And this whole situationship could be a lesson to help you listen to your heart instead of your ego. So this could be a huge ego death going on here in this relationship. In the end, it's not saying like what is the choice that's gonna be made, but something that you need to know about this relationship is that it's definitely meant to be. This is definitely one of your soulmate. Actually, I feel like both of them could be your soulmates, and that could be why you're having such a hard time. But I feel like if you have two choice, well, and both of them of yours are your soulmates, well, there's probably one of them with whom it's not working anymore and with whom you have to walk away from, but you're kind of denying it. You're kind of in denial about it. And so you're not leaving it. But yes, it is definitely, they're both definitely soulmates connection. One of them, you could have a work relationships with them or a student relationship with them, or you could just live together. So I know this is not the most happy reading. I'm sorry about that. Maybe you can choose another pile if this like isn't um resonating with you, or if that's not really what you were looking to see. I just feel like this is probably something you had to go through or that you're gonna have to go through, and this is obviously for your highest good. Now I have some advice from angel spirits and guides for this relationship. So we have silent, sear the truth, and purification. So I feel like you need to spend a lot of time alone, maybe meditating, maybe not talking to too much people. If you're already in this situation, you may need to take time apart from both those people. Try to limit communication as much as possible with both of them so that you have time to meditate, retreat, reflect on things within yourself. Because if you are in this situation right now, it means that you have a decision to make and that you're lying to yourself, or you're in denial about something and you're stalling, not being able to make that decision. And so the advice, and like I'm saying, I'm talking as if you are already in this, but if you're not, then it's an advice for the future and it's going to be the same advice. Okay, when it does happen, you need to take time for yourself, retreat from any contact with those people, and reflect on the situation so that you can find the truth. Seer of the truth, this is seeking your truth, your own truth. What is your soul calling you to do? What is your heart calling you to do? We're not talking about logic. We're not talking about what other people think. We're talking about you, your own truth, your own authenticity, okay? What is your soul calling you to do? And by taking time for yourself, you're gonna be it's gonna be easier for you to find that answer. It's important that you take time to actually reflect on it though. Don't try to like avoid it. or focus your attention somewhere else, because otherwise you're just gonna prolong, or I don't even know if that's a word, but you're just gonna stall longer. And this decision needs to be made for you to move on to something that's going to be more fulfilling for you and for the other people involved, you know. Purification, I feel like you need to clear up your mind, and your ego. Because I just feel like you might have like some type of habits or beliefs that are making you unable to connect with your emotions or your soul. Maybe you're too cerebral, or maybe you've just been in really toxic situations or around toxic people, and it's tainted your way of seeing things. And now I know I'm like throwing a bunch of negative things of you but at you, but like don't take it personally. This is just like what I'm seeing, and this is really just like advice. Maybe this is not even applying to you, so if it's not resonating, just don't take it, but there's someone who needs to hear it. So that's that. But yeah, purification, clear your mind. I don't know, personally, to clear my mind, I like to um sit down on my bed and start writing about how I feel, what I want, what's not working for me anymore, and just diving into like, why am I feeling in a certain way? Why am I not fulfilled in a certain situation? What do I want to manifest in my life? What do I need to let go of? And just really write it. And when you write it, it just becomes so much clearer, and it literally looks like magic. Like, I swear, you might think that saying it out loud or thinking about it is already clear, but if you actually write it, it changes everything. Like, I swear. So, this is something you could do, or you could like use any other method to purify yourself, purify your mind. Now, to purify the ego, you just need to be authentic with yourself, to be honest with yourself, to let go of any blockages you might have. Chances are, if you're watching this reading, you already know those things about yourself if it is resonating. And if you are in denial about a decision or a situation, I feel like you actually know that you are, and you're just like not making the change. And all you need to make the change is start to listen to your emotions. And um and I'm not talking like negative, well, I'm talking negative emotions. Like, if you feel really negative about someone, if you feel toxic around someone else, then it means that this person isn't good for you. Like, if the person makes you feel down and burdened and like all the time because they're treating you bad or something like that, then of course you listen to that feeling and you go away. But don't it's not about listening to toxic behaviors. It's about listening to your heart. And your heart, like your truth, isn't this side of yourself that need other people. It's not your self-worth issues, it's not your toxic behaviors. Your heart is unconditional love. It's the love you have for yourself. It's this little voice that tells you that you need to do something, that you need to leave something, that you need to give a chance to something. uh Not this voice that is feeling bad about someone and is like, oh, I feel bad about them, I'm gonna give them a chance. No, it's more about like, um I just want to be sure that when I'm saying like listen to your heart, you're not listening to your self-worth issues, but actually to your positive feelings or like your healthy feelings. I hope you get it. I'm so sorry if this doesn't make sense, but yeah, listen to your soul, I guess. This is the best way to put it. It's not about it's really about listening to your soul. Your soul knows what you're meant to be. Your souls know what's best for you. Your souls knows what's healthy for you, what's going to bring you actual fulfillment. And I feel like you already know what's toxic for you. I feel like you already know what you need to let go. I feel you already know what is the decision that you need to make. But there's this ego and this neediness and those self-worth issues that are blocking you from making the right decision. And I've been talking all this time as if you were already in this relationship, but like I said before, if you aren't, this is just all advice for the future. Anyways, if you just found number 2, I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. This one is a good one, right? I hope. Connecting with whole viewers who like pile number 3. Please angel spirits and guides, help me channel the best messages possible and the best possible, their highest good. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So we're gonna see who are you meant to be with. Oops. Okay, so first of all, we have what are this person's main personality traits? So we have the Sun, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. Then this is what this person likes the most about you. So we have the 8 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hermit. And then we have what are going to be the main aspects of your relationship with this person. So we have the 2 of Cups, we have the 3 of Wands clarified with the 7 of Cups. Those two, they just came up together when I was shuffling. And then we have the 2 of Wands. I'm gonna get some clarifiers for 2 of those cards. Please, angel spirits and guides, for all the viewers of pile number 3, can you clarify the 2 of Cups? Can you please clarify the 2 of Cups? Can you please clarify the 2 of Cups? Spirits and guides. Maybe we'll get another one. I'm just for all the viewers that are going to the pile number 3, please this person have me to clarify this reading. It's what affects main aspects of their relationship. Okay, that sounds better. Let's have the 2 of Wands. Of Wands. Okay. So, what are this person's main personality traits? So we have the Sun. This person could be a Leo, Um, I also see Virgo and Aquarius. But yeah, Leo and Virgo, I feel like those are the main signs. But yeah, the sun, this is someone who's really happy go lucky. Like they're the type of person that enter a room and really bright, lightens up the place. Someone could, not someone, people could be really attracted to this person. And I'm not like just talking romance, I'm just talking generally speaking. People could be magnetized by this person, and just this person could be like just really popular, and people could admire them and look up to them and just want to be around them. They just have this really friendly, happy, um, warm type of energy to them, which can attract a lot of people. This person could want to have children. This is just something to know. They could like children too. Yeah. Not in an emotionally attached type of way, just in a um, kind of detached, fun type of way. Like, it's like they would see a child and it will make their heart warm, and they'll just be happy to see them, but they're not necessarily like attached to the idea of like having children or anything like that. I just wanted to be clear about this. Um, they could enjoy summer a lot, and I mean everyone does, but I feel like this person is definitely a summer type person. I'm saying mostly brown air. I didn't say anything like that for the other piles. I don't even know why I get into this, but I don't know. I just see a lot of brown air, so I feel like this person could have brown air. um, this person could be really confident in themselves. They could be loud in the sense that they could talk really loudly or take a lot of space when they talk. Um, they all, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. And then they're very independent type person, self-reliable. They could have their own uh career, like there could be self-employed, or if they're not, it's just that they're really well off financially. This person has got their money together, they're wealthy. They could care about how they look, and they could have a nice voice, or they could like music a lot. They could enjoy luxurious things. With the Nine of Wands, they could be someone who's really persistent, someone who's going to keep moving forward even though life can be really difficult. They could be no matter how hard life gets, they're the type of person who's going to keep fighting, who's going to keep standing up on both of their feet, and who's going to keep moving forward with confidence and with determination. um I feel like they could be a bit guarded. It's funny because this person is like really happy-go-lucky. Really, they're definitely an uh, extroverted type of person. But with the Nine of Wands, I feel like when they get hurt or when their ego gets bruised, they like close off. They like shut down, and they become really um guarded and protective of themselves. This person probably went through difficult times throughout their lives, and this is why anytime there's some type of bullshit going on around them, they just close up and shut down completely so that they don't get hurt again. Now, what do they like most about you? We have the Eight of Cups. So, the Eight of Cups telling me that this person likes that you have the ability to step away from things that aren't serving you anymore. A lot of people, they tend to hold on to those things, they tend to cling to things that are not good for them. But this person sees you as someone who doesn't have that type of problem. Maybe you do, maybe you did, but that's not how they see you, at least. They feel like you're the type of person who's just gonna keep moving forward when something isn't working for you and leave what's not working anymore behind you. And they really love that about you. With the Knight of Pentacles, you could be someone who's really reliable, someone who's really steady. They feel like you keep your promises. Like you're the type of person, that's how they see you at least. You're the type of person who will stand by what you said. So if you say you're gonna do something, you're actually gonna do it. Like you're practical, you're reliable, you're trustworthy, and dependable. And so they know that they can trust you. And it's like you move slowly to achieve whatever you want to achieve, your goals or promises you've made or whatever, but you actually do it and you actually come to succeed and to realize those goals or those promises, and that's something they really like. Now with the Hermit, um I said Virgo for your person earlier, but I feel like you could be a Virgo because it's the Hermit is coming up for what they like about you. So they could be a Leo or a fire sign, and you could be Virgo or a Nerve sign. I feel like you guys could be really different from each other. They like that you're more reserved. Like this, they could be the really outgoing, extroverted one, and you could be the really um shy and quiet introverted one, and they actually really like that. They feel like you're very wise. They really like your wisdom. um you could be you could have a node soul type of energy to you, type of aura to you, and they could really be into that. Yeah. Now for the main aspects of your relationship. hmm, well, I feel it's probably gonna be well, see, there's something I did, and like, I probably shouldn't have done it, but I had the Two of Cups, and I asked for a clarifier, and I got the Ten of Swords, and I was like, that doesn't seem to fit the energy I get from this reading, so I got another card, and then it was the Star. So I'm still gonna take that Ten of Swords in consideration. I just felt like it was a weird card to get in this reading, with the vibe that I'm getting from it. But I feel like if the Ten of Swords came to clarify the Two of Cups first and then the Star did, I feel like you could get to a point in this relationships where things are not working out very well. Maybe you could maybe one or both of you could deal with like anxiety or depression, and this could uh, affect the relationship for a while. But I feel like you both are gonna heal from this, and you're gonna just it, it's gonna work out in the end. Because well, this is who are you meant to be with. But just to be clear, if you're meant to be with someone, it doesn't mean that you're gonna end up your life with them. It just means that you're meant to be with them at some point in your life, and whether or not uh you actually end up with this person and spend your whole life with them be will vary depending on each and every one of you. But since we got the Ten of Swords, like I said, I feel like you could hit rock bottom at some point in this relationship. Since you have the Virgo energy, I feel like you could be the one who has either anxiety or depression issues or something like that. It doesn't have to be you, but I just feel like it could, and then you could be really depressed about this relationship at some point, but you're gonna heal from it with the star. The star has a healing type of energy, and it's gonna come back to something more balanced. The Two of Cups is a very balanced energy. This is going to be equal give and take. This person is going to really be in love with you, and you will really be in love with them. You both good. Sorry, you both are going to be a really good match for each other, and it's going to be really harmonious. Um, I forgot the word. I'm really bad with words today. It's gonna be really harmonious, like, for most of the relationship. This is what I am trying to say. Like, there's this part where you might hit rock bottom because of like whatever's going on in your own life, but I feel like this is not gonna last. Like, you're gonna heal from it and everything's gonna be good. But the Three of Wands and the Seven of Cups, you could have a hard time seeing, like, with this person where you both want to go. I feel like you both have a lot of aspirations for the future with the Seven of Cups. Like, you're looking at the future here with the Three of Wands, and the future is the Seven of Cups. So it's like you're looking at the future and you don't really know where it's going, because there are so many options. And this is like both of you, I feel like you're both looking at the future and you're both like, what do we want? Because there's so many options, so many good things, so many things that could go wrong, and it's just kind of trying to figure out where you want your life together to go, what direction you want to take together as a couple. So that could be a major theme on your relationship. You could be thinking a lot about the future and where you want things to go. The Two of Wands and the King of Swords, I feel like you could travel together. Even with the Three of Wands, you could both enjoy traveling and you could travel together. But I really feel like it's a lot of planning for the future, a lot of foresight, a lot of thinking about the future and what you want to do in the future together. Where do you want things to go? What path do you want to take? What do you want to accomplish? What are your goals? It feels like it might take a while before you guys settle, like in a home or anything like that. You might never do that either if that's not something that you guys want. It feels like it's going to be a lot of searching, a lot of planning, a lot of foreseeing the future. So then I got a couple advice for you. So we have desire less. Those are advices from angel spirits and guides for this relationship that's to come, or that you're meant to be in. And we have peaceful and patience. Okay, so desire less, this is a lesson that needs to be learned about not holding on too much on to your personal desires. This just means that things could manifest for you in a way that's different from what you expect them to. So if you're expecting a certain type of person, a certain type of meeting with that person, a certain unfolding of the relationship with the person, well, it's probably not how it's going to happen. And that is to teach you that you are not in control of this world, and if you actually trust the universe and let them bring to you what's best for you, it's going to be much more fulfilling than what you thought was good for you. I don't know if that makes sense, but by trusting the universe, you open a door to receive into your life what's best for your highest good. And the universe is better at knowing what's best for your highest good than you are, because the universe is perfect and we are not. So this is just something you could learn through this relationship. Maybe there's a bunch of things that you were expecting to happen in your love life and they're not gonna happen, but this is actually a good thing because something even better is gonna happen. And I know this is kind of blurry, but I don't know what you want to happen in your relationship. It's going to be like in your love life. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. This could be about a specific type of person that you want, or a specific type of relationship that you want. Whatever it is, it's just going to be better than what you were expecting, or what you are expecting right now. Peaceful, this is just saying that you don't need to worry. You're actually going to be really fulfilled in your love life, and with that person. The universe or God or whatever you believe in is bringing you the perfect person for you, the perfect conditions for you, the perfect relationship for you, and you really will feel good with it and peaceful with it and content with it. So if you're worried about your love life, just let it go. Just let it go, because everything is being taken care of. And now we have patience. So this is kind of similar. It's really, there's a huge message about trusting here. So trusting the universe, trusting that everything is unfolding in the best way possible for you. Everything is going to be fine. You're going to feel fulfilled. You're going to be happy. You're going to have a wonderful relationship with a wonderful person, and it's going to happen at the best time for you, and you really don't need to worry too much about this whole thing and your desires and your expectations for the future and your love life. So if you just found number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.